Hey Ubers! Well, it's been forever. Anyway, I thought I'd better get back into making some videos. It's a beautiful day here in Melbourne. The sun is out. It's officially no longer summer, so the weather's going to start to change to get a lot worse. So I'm going to take advantage of being out here on the deck in the great weather. So I know I haven't been posting a lot of videos, but I have been pretty active. I have been making quite a bit of work, and I'm also using other platforms apart from YouTube. Platforms like Periscope, Snapchat, for example. So I'll put the links down below to those social platforms so that you can check it out, because sometimes I just want to film straight away and do it live. So and those platforms, especially Periscope, allow me to interact with you guys immediately. I can just video straight away and it's live streaming, and then you can type messages to me and I can respond in real time. Whereas making YouTube videos, which I love to do, I know I haven't done it for ages, but I love to do, that takes time and a lot of process to get it to where it is that you guys can see it. You know, there's a lot of editing involved and all of that sort of thing. So anyway, no excuses. So I'm going to show you some stuff that I've been working on, and kind of going in a new direction in some ways. In other ways, I'm still exploring a lot of stuff around stuff that I've always been doing, I guess, and sort of digging deep into it. So let's talk about some of the work. So this piece is on a long canvas, and it's just got a lot of layering in it at this stage, with some of my imagery like the eye and the enchanted feline in the background here. I'm really loving how the composition's coming together. Recently I added this rust section to give it a bit of a contrast. I'm actually thinking of adding some skulls into it in this area, probably moving up. But overall, I'm really happy with the direction of this piece, and I don't think it's got much more to go to get it to where I'm completely happy with it. But yeah, so that's been a really fun little piece. Okay, so this is the next piece, which is on a long canvas as well, and I kind of broken this up into two areas. Obviously skulls on the left, and on this side there's a lot more going on, and I'm not sure of the actual direction of this work, but it's evolving slowly. Recently I put the rust around the eyes, around the masks, and in some areas of the skulls, and I want to try and keep that side fairly simple. I may just put some more rust around here, but over this side it's going to be a little bit more complex, and I'm thinking of adding gold, sort of blocking areas in gold around these shapes, or I might do that, which will probably turn into a skull which will be completely gold, and then some gold areas around the edges of that one. But that's got loads of imagery. It's got the clown face and sort of this Celtic Gothic pattern that runs through it, as well as using my hands a lot to paint with. Like all of that area was all painted with using my hands. I've been more inclined to use my hands as a tool lately, more so than a brush. I just find it much more rewarding and I really enjoy, you know, getting down there and getting my hands in the work. You get more of a feeling of it, especially when I'm doing the skulls, because you can sort of feel the shape of the skull out as you work around it. But yeah, that one's progressing quite nicely. It's got some really nice things happening as well, which is great. Some really nice areas. I quite like that area as well. And the eyes are quite intense, so, you know, you're really drawn to them, which is also good. So this next piece is on a canvas board, on a panel, as you can see. I like working on panels because you can be a lot more rougher with the surface, and you can put nails in it and do whatever you like. So this has got a lot of layers to it now, and I'm sort of getting to the point where it's almost there, but I just need to resolve some areas and just put in some details. So the last thing I did was a skull, and then I sort of screen printed these roses over the top. What I want to do is I want to come back with some orange paint and then sort of blend, see how this is all orange, put another mask over the top of, well, another layer to the skull in orange, and maybe paint in another eye, so it sort of blends in a bit better. But I really love this purple, the purple leaves against the gold background. I think that really pops, and the bear I also really like. So, you know, there's parts I really like and parts that need to be resolved, but overall the work is getting there. It originally had a plexiglass layer over the top, and I'm still considering whether to put that back over and then do a couple of more images over the top on the plexiglass, which would be quite a nice touch. So still in the process of thinking about if I'm going to do that. Another work here on board as well, and started to introduce these sections that are sort of make the work really pop, because you've got that beautiful textures and layers, and then all of a sudden you've got this real strong contrast of a one-toned colour. And obviously I like, as you know, I like blues and purples and that sort of thing, so having that contrast, it really makes your eye jump backwards and forwards. So that's been an addition to my style. So I introduced it into this work, and then obviously that sort of got pollinated across to this big work behind, and it's probably going to appear in a lot of my newer works. But I'm not sure of the direction of this piece. This was originally a heart, and then I kind of did some roses around it, and it's also going to evolve as well to what I don't know, but once again, happy with the progress of that piece. Now this is another large piece, and this one's on canvas, and really like how this is coming together. The cat sort of just appeared out of nowhere, which is what happens generally with the enchanted feline. It just shows up when it wants to. And I kind of came out with a new technique of using sticky tape, masking tape, and just masking out the shape roughly, and then spray painting it. So it sort of gives, so you kind of get this sort of jagged shape, but yet it's sort of got form and it's got life to it, which something that I really like about using that particular style. As you can see by my colour palette, with these last 3 or 4 works that I've shown you, it's all pretty much the same colour palette, you know, purples, magentas, whites, pinks, oranges, those sort of colours. And I guess at the moment they're the colours that I'm drawn to most. So I'll continue to use them and as base colours, and then we'll see how this goes. But yeah, no, quite happy with this piece. I actually thought about putting in a huge big rose bush, really nice bright green leaves, and then some huge roses sort of falling over the cat. So that's possibly where this work's going next. So this is my view from the balcony. This is sort of looking out away from the city. That little thing there is the Melbourne Museum, and behind me is St Vincent's Hospital, and so this is basically the area of Fitzroy. Collingwood is over that way, Fitzroy, Carlton is over in that direction, and the tram sort of runs along here, which you can just faintly hear it coming along now. I love all of the tops of these roofs, and I take a lot of photos of them, especially at different times of the day, because you get some really nice contrasting shadows. So you can do some really cool things. And you can just see my balcony here with all the plants on it. That is my balcony. But what's great is I have this huge big common area. That's not all my stuff. That's other people that have put some stuff here. But this is like a common area that people can use, and I use it when I want to paint or, yeah, just because it's a great space. And my apartment's pretty small, so this works out really good. Anyway, Ubers, that's just an update of what I'm up to and what I'm doing. I'm going to try and post more artworks. If you're looking for works for sale, please go to my website. I'm selling most of my stuff now from my website rather than my Etsy store. I sort of want to phase my Etsy store out and just completely sell from my website. Just because I don't... For me, when I make art, it's not about selling, to be honest. I wish I was more inclined to want to sell my work and stuff, but I kind of just got to the point now where I just make work because I enjoy to make work and I have to. And when I do sell work, I'm just going to put it up on my website. So I'll definitely let you know when stuff goes up, and I'll show you stuff that I'm going to be putting up for sale. Working on a magazine, as you know. A lot of you have subscribed to get the first copy when it comes out. I think I've had about 600 people sign up for the free copy of my magazine, which is all about mixed media art, showing you techniques, introducing you to artists, mixed media artists who I really enjoy and who I think have a really great understanding of mixed media art, as well as have something really unique to share. So if you haven't subscribed to that magazine and you want to, you can go to my website and that has the details of how to subscribe to that to the magazine, and I will let you know when the first edition is out. It was supposed to be out ages ago, but just been so busy in my normal job that it's been hard to wrap it all up, and I've still got another artist to interview, and that's been hard to get a hold of them just because they're so busy as well. So once that's all wrapped up, the magazine's out. It's 99% done. It's just basically a bit of polishing to do to get it done, but I'm really proud of it, and hopefully it'll be a fairly regular thing. I've always wanted to put out a magazine on the amazing world of mixed media art, and because there's just so many talented, amazing artists out there, and I just want to share with you guys those talented artists. And we're all at different stages in our journey. Some are beginners and some are more seasoned artists, and I want to share you guys no matter where you are in your journey as well. So thanks for subscribing to my channel. Please share, and yeah, I'll talk to you real soon. Take care and later.